Russian President Vladimir Putin has arrived in Beijing this morning for a state visit to China. At the invitation of Chinese President Xi Jinping, Putin will pay a state visit to China for over 2 days. As this year marks the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between China and Russia, Xi and Putin will exchange views on bilateral relations, cooperation in various fields, and international and regional issues of common concern during the visit. Putin and Xi will later participate in a gala celebration of 75 years since the Soviet Union recognized the People's Republic of China, which Mao Zedong declared in 1949. This marks Putin's first foreign visit since being sworn in for a 6-year presidential term that will help him in power until at least 2030. Putin is also scheduled to visit Harbin in northeastern China, a city with historic ties to Russia. So for more on this visit by the Russian president, let's cross live to Hong Kong. Let's speak to SABC News correspondent Laura Westbrook. Laura, very important visit this one, no doubt, as we've been saying. First visit that the Russian president has embarked on after being sworn in for a new term of presidency. Again, also bringing into spotlight the importance of the relationship between China and Russia. Perhaps you can talk to us more about the gravity of this visit.
Yes, this is a symbolic and strategic visit by the Russian President Vladimir Putin. It's, as you mentioned, his first since his re-election, and it's his second to China in around 6 months. And ahead of this visit, he told Chinese state media that relations between Russia and China were at their highest level ever. And we're really seeing the closeness between these two leaders on display with the rolling out of the red carpet and the welcoming ceremony at the People's Hall of Congress in Beijing, as well as these talks that they had. They're also going to have tea and go for a walk near the Forbidden City, as well as having a gala dinner tonight. And according to Chinese state media, President Xi Jinping has said that he's met President Putin more than 40 times and said that maintaining close communication and strategic guidance was at the cornerstone of maintaining this warm bilateral relationship between the two. They will be discussing trade, finance, but also key is the Russia's war with Ukraine. Russia will be looking to sustain its economy as well as looking to China to aid support in its war effort.
The trade relations, obviously, between China and Russia is quite a sore point for the US. I imagine this is going to be topping the agenda of talks between the two leaders.
Yes, Vladimir Putin is bringing with him his defense minister, as well as his foreign minister, as well as a significant trade delegation. So analysts I've been speaking to has said that they will be looking out to see what trade outcomes, what MOUs are signed, whether this is in terms of getting more energy to supply with that Siberian power line into China, as well as looking at financial and banking issues as well.
All right, Laura, we'll leave it there for this morning. But as we heard, the Russian president has arrived in Beijing for those talks with the Chinese president, and it's expected to be a 2-day visit. So we'll get more out of this visit. And as you can see, Laura following that for us as our correspondent there.